morning, good morning, good morning. So if you have your oils, set yourself up, round the navel, up the center line. And coming to an upright seat. It's Monday. Things are going. We are going. Trying to establish routines that will hold us in the circumstances where we find ourselves. And so we just start from here. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for such a wonderful afternoon. Sunday morning in the park yesterday was such a treat. If you ever want to come again, we'll be live October 4th. So, let's tune in, sitting tall. Palms are brisk, one against the other. Seat steady into the floor, heart high, eyes closed. So that when you pause, you can feel the change in your hands. May we be changed. May we be brightened. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me. Everything that guides me, heals me, and holds me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. My inner compass, my guide, and my teacher. So 3 times with me, inhale to begin. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Right from that space, roll the shoulders, roll the wrists. Start your playlist, unfold your blanket, come to your belly down. Come to belly down. And as you unfold your blanket, as you lengthen your legs, shake out your feet and your heels. Thighs are heavy, hips are heavy, ribs are heavy. Cross your forearms and lay your forehead on your forearms. Let your heels wash in and out. Your playlist starts at Celeste if you're new to this. If you're new to this, welcome, welcome, good morning. And we settle. Forehead is down. And as your breathing begins to deepen, feel the way in which you widen in your body and then descend into the floor. Soften all of it. Come to a complete rest. Put everything about the day ahead aside. Put everything about the week ahead aside. Any emotional burden that you are carrying, set it aside just for a moment. Knowing that burden is in your mind. As we set it aside, the body can have a moment of peace, of real rest and real support. We'll pick up the burden again, but let the body be. Soften the upper back, let your legs be even heavier into the floor. Whenever my body opens like this, I can't help it. Thanks. Great thanks seem to come out. Thank you. Thank you for this rest, for holding this, for holding me. Thank you. Keep your head low, turn over on your back like a log. Just roll it over, bend your knees, put your feet flat. Either elbows down beside you or hands overhead. Press your hips down to lift your low ribs. Press your shoulders down to lengthen, even lifting your toes. And then roll back down to the floor, just as you would do when you were waking up. You peel the low back off the floor. You lift your ribs. You arch your back. You stretch your spine. And you roll it down. One more like that. Roll up. Roll it down. That everything in our warm-up is releasing and rinsing our abdomen. Keep it in mind. Heels wider than the mat. Toes point forward. Hips, knees wash side to side. So one knee drops in, one knee drops wide. Eyes closed. Check in with the willingness of your body. Good. Then bring it into the middle. And the feet go flat. Add the strap over the arch of your right foot. Keeping your left knee bent, arms straight, hold that strap and press your right leg straight, heel to the ceiling. And then bend your elbows wide and bring your right knee down to the floor. And press out straight, flexing your foot. Feel it all the way to the tips of your toes and bring it down. So if you don't have a strap, just interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Widen your elbows, broaden your back, bring your knee down towards your body, crease your hip, and then press your foot into that strap or press your thigh into your hands. Now keep it flexed, keep it strong. And lightly send your right hip away from your right shoulder. And draw your right shin a little closer to your face. Keep your right hip away, your shin comes in. Good. And back up into the center. And for today, I'll turn so you can see opening your right leg wide and your left arm wide. And then bring it back up into the center. Inhale, open wide. Both straps are in your right hand. And then bring it to the middle. Good. Inhale, open wide to pause a beat. So your left arm is at the same angle between floor and the body as your right leg. You can just find that extension. And then straightening your left leg. Heel to the floor, toes to the sky. Open the center seam of your body. Up into the center, heel and hand. Set your strap down and put the tip of your right toes to your left kneecap and drop across to the left. Hands are wide. Inhale, just float to the center. Exhale, rinsing over to the left, to the center, and over. So good. And inhale, center. Good, and as you drop over, perhaps you put your left elbow down and rest your right knee in your left hand. And then extend your right heel away and press into both feet. Bend your right knee, let your knee come closer. Exhale, press away, both legs straight, turn at the navel. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Press into both heels, turn your navel to the right, drop your right shoulder, press your right heel to the left. Your left heel reaching away from your head. And center. Bending your knee, foot to the floor, hips are square. A strap. Bring it over the arch of your left foot. Arms are straight. Hold either side of the strap. Bending your elbow, bring your knee down to the floor, your ribs towards your thigh, rinse your hip, and then press it out heel to the ceiling. Bend to the knee, exhaling, inhaling, press it out. So if you don't have the strap, you interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. You draw your left thigh, use the strength of your arms, bring it in, and then press the strength of your leg into your hands. Stay. Send your left hip away from your left shoulder. Bring your left shin a little closer to your face, even as you keep your left hip away. Feel it into the tips of your toes. Heat in your feet. Excellent. And into the center. So holding the strap in both straps in the left hand, right palm faces your foot. Inhale, open wide. We go. Exhale to center. Bring it in. Open wide. And bring it in. Opening. And pause right there. Extend your right leg straight. So the back of your right thigh finds the floor, the back of the right heel to the floor. Press into both heels. Extend your arms. To the center. And as you bring your strap down, put the tip of your left toes to your right knee. And drop across. And inhale up into the center. And then exhale across. Good. A little rinse. Inhale, center. Exhale across. Your right elbow to the floor, your right palm open. Drop your left knee into your hand. And extend your left leg straight. Press into both heels. Inhaling, you bend your knee and help it come towards your chest. Exhale, you press out straight, straight, straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Drop your left shoulder. Turn your navel to the left. All the way into your heels, all the way into the tips of your toes. Scissor your thighs. Press both hips away from both shoulders. And then back to the center. Hips to the center. Shoulders square. And knees to your chest. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. Your heels go high, your hands overhead, and breathing in. Bend to the knees, hands to the shins, breathing out. Feet to the floor, hands overhead, lift your hips, breathing in, we go. Here's our pattern. Exhale, knees to chest, rounding. Heels up, hands up, inhale, fold. Exhale, bring it in. Feet to the floor, inhale, hips up, unfold. Exhale, make a ball, hold your shins, bring it in. Heels up, hands up, inhale. Exhale. Feet down, hands up, hips up, inhale, opening. Exhale, bring it down, one more round. Heels up, hands up. Make a ball. And then feet to the floor, hips up, hands up, stay right there. Good, keep your hips up, bring your elbows down beside you, your palms face your body. Tuck a shoulder, tuck another, make a bridge, elbows down. Heels down into the floor. Heels down, elbows down. And let the hips and the heart float. 2. Long from your heels to the tips of your toes. 1. And then roll down through your spine. Pause. Take it right over onto your belly. So that you can plant your palms right beside where your ribs meet the floor. Walk your thighs back, tops of your feet to the floor, and then lifting your feet just an inch, resting on your low ribs. You'll inhale your legs apart and exhale together. Inhale, when they open, straighten your legs very much. Right from the hip to the tip of the toe. Pointing the toes as your feet come together, draw your elbows closer together, your shoulders down your back, move from your navel. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Feet together, elbows down under your shoulders, Sphinx. So drop your thighs more heavily into the floor. Drop your thighs. Relax the front of your spine. Try to widen your elbows, and this will widen your collarbones. Tops of your feet are heavy and long. Tips of your fingers. Draw your navel up out of your hips. Draw your heart up out of your navel. Everything growing longer in your front body. And then walking your belly down, your hands out long. Come onto the pinky edges of your hands. Lift your feet, drain them a little closer, firm them, point the toes, lift the hands, and bring your elbows beside you, tuck the chin. Inhale, reach out, lengthen the legs. Exhale, make fists. In the nose, reach. Out the mouth, bring it in. We go inhale. Close your eyes. 3, 2, firm your legs, lift your feet. 1 more, reach all the way out. And bring your hands back, palms down beside you. Cobra, thighs down, or pressing down, upward facing dog. Good. Bend your knees. Knees to the floor. Walk your knees together. Feet together. Tuck your chin. Drop your head, hips side to side. And then gently hips to heels. Counterpose it all. Head down. Rising. Fold the blanket front to back, set it aside. And find a downward facing dog. Pedal it out. One knee bends and then the other. Arms press down and away, turn to the chin, the head drops, the knees are soft, the hips are high, down into the thumbs. Back with the upper arms, out of the armpits, out of the elbows, out of the wrists by coming down into the knuckle, the base of the knuckles. And walk your feet right up to your hands. Put 2 fists to fit between your feet. A big bend in your knees. The hands reach forward, sit your seat down, your thumbs up, your heart up. We stand up, inhaling up. Exhale, sitting down, ribs to thighs, hands down, head is last. Inhale, rising. And exhale, sitting. Inhale up. Exhale, sit. Deeper down into the heels, root into the ground. And as you go grounded down, you rise up tall. Go 1 more. Sit it all the way down. Rise all the way up and open wide, reach, reach, reach. Shake it out. Take your blocks and turn a big step to the right side of your mat. Set your blocks in front of and inside of your big toes, and then hands go wide. Put a big bend in your right knee and the left hand down to the block and the right hand high. Adjust anything you need to, lengthening the spine, right hip back, and then stand up tall. Bend your left knee, right hand down to the block. Stay, revolve. Adjust what you need to. Keep the left knee soft and pliable. And into center, hands wide, adding on. Bend your right knee, left hand down. Right hand overhead, so your arm beside your ear looking up. And then right hand straight up looking down. Inhale, stand up, add the breath, bend the left knee. Right hand down, left hand overhead, look up, inhale. Exhale, look down, reach up. Hands wide. Right knee bends, left hand down. Inhaling over. Exhale, look down. Standing tall, inhale. Left knee bends. Inhale over. Exhale, look down. Stand tall. Change your pace. If my pace is too slow, go more quickly. If my pace is too quick, go more slowly. But follow your breath. Revolve the gaze. Turn the spine. Bend the left knee, left hand overhead. And then looking down, spread the chest. Standing wide. One more set. Right hand. Right knee bends. Right hand overhead. And up. Left knee bends. Right hand down. Left hand overhead. All the length you've made, take it with you. Stand up tall, hands wide. Step to the top of the mat. Reach your hands high, hook your thumbs. I'll kneel so you can see you are standing. And you're moving side to side. Ha. Inhale left, exhale right. Close your eyes and reach into the thumbs, into the fingertips. Come up out of the feet. Come up out of the hips, out of the heart. All the way up, 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 up. In and out. In and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, center, and release wide. Good. Set up for your nabhi kriya. So now we are prepared. Now we are clear. Now we are based. We've made a foundation. Put the ends of your blocks together. They go at the front of the mat. Come to lie down in the middle of the mat. Knees bent, tips of your toes right on the blocks. Lift your hips and put your palms face down under your hips. Arms straightening, finding your level of support for your low back. Right knee to your chest and toes down. If you know where you're going, go. It's simply lifting the knee to your chest. And we warm up right here. Navel to spine, eyes closed. Building continuity. Action. Remembering our ability. As you're ready, the legs extend. Inhaling up, exhaling down. The blocks provide a support for your low back. Reach into your heels. Be precise, but be at ease. Let's go. Back out if you need to. If it's creating tension in your face, in your jaw, around your eyes, then bend your knees and just tap the toes. Or if the legs are straight and you are growing stronger, let the legs get even straighter. The feet flexed. And bring it down. Lift your hips.
free your hands, heels wide, pause, and breathe. Breathe down into the very base of the bowl of your pelvis. Breathe into the hips. Feel the legs and the thighs. Turn your palms open. Feel the mobility that you access in your legs. The mobility to move from idea to idea. The freedom to move from preconception to preconception. Slowly stepping out of old thoughts. This comes from the freedom of our legs and our hips, our mobility, our mental mobility. It's in our body. You're making it more powerful to change your mind. Onward, loves, let's go. Feet in. Lift your hips. Again, palms down, support the low back, bring your feet in. And then a tap of the toe and tap of the toe. Good. So we start out here just finding neutral with the feet remaining lifted. Tap alternate toes. Next step would be keeping the feet together. Knees are bent, tap of the toe, bring it up. A great place if you're new, any tenderness in the low back, this is the modification for you. Going further, heels high, feet flexed, legs long. Inhale up, exhale down. Wherever you've chosen, close your eyes. See if you can begin to tap into a quality of momentum, a current that you're building, but that you can also ride. Face is soft. Lips are kind. Here we go. Soften your face. Find the momentum. Bend your knees if you need to. And stay in it as you can. Five, 4, 3, 2, and knees bent. Feet down, free your hands. Hands wide or overhead, legs long. And And just as we did when we lay on our belly, soften and become as receptive as possible. Breathing into the sweet center at your navel. And then walk your feet in. Let your knees open and close. Relieve any tension in the hips and the pelvis and the back. To modify, you would put the strap over your shins and hold the outside edges of the straps with your elbows dropping and your hips heavy. Or you're coming around a little bit closer and your hands still hold the strap, but your elbows may hold your knees. Or without the strap, if you don't need it, one hand holds the opposite wrist. But you are finding a bind, whether it's your own hand or whether it's the strap. You're simply holding, and the body is peaceful. Close your eyes. A hint of a smile. Deepen your breathing. What micro adjustment is available to you on the inside? Can you soften the hands and the shoulders? Make more space for your breath. Can you soften your eyes and your neck? Breath come into the back of your body. Feeling into the space of where you've been. Just continually, breath at a time. Breathing into the tension, the constraint, the confinement. You're breathing it out. Keep making internal space. Stay steady. Soften. So that as you release, your arms go wide. Your legs unfold 45 degrees. And then bring it back in, hands to shins. Inhale, sweep open. And then exhale, bring it in. The way we modify here, the left hand holds the left shin, the right side only opens. Bring it in. The right side holds, the left side opens. And bring it in. So either alternating or when you're ready, both out, both in. Keep your feet together. What if we were to take all the power we've just initiated in the center of the body and redefine our pace? I will not be hurried, nor will I be lethargic. Claim your pace, the rate at which you move through the day. Establish it so that it feeds you and holds you and knows you. And trust this. Even just for these 5 minutes to move at your own pace is medicinal. Our world moves so quickly. Claim it now. Make it yours. Reset yourself. Recalibrate. And it will change. It will evolve. Just watch out for the habit of haste. And add a smile. And stay intimate with that pace. Without falling asleep, without falling away. Stay aware of it. Keep it alive. Make it yours. One more. Feet to the floor. Hands to the floor. Pause and breathe into your belly. Stay connected to that sweet pace of yourself. Draw your right knee into your chest and interlace your fingers, keep it close. Left leg long. Inhale, bring it up. And then down. So holding that right shin steady, close. Flex your left foot. Even rolling and pointing your toes and ankles until it feels clear. Inhale up, exhale down. Three. 2. Breathe in. Interlace your fingers over your shin. Right leg long. Keep it close and bring your right heel up and down. Wherever you've been, whatever you're facing, whatever is coming up or going on, taking this time for yourself is so extraordinary. Start again, right from here. 3, 2, you are held. Roll up.
Shelter from the storm. Fold back. Knees wide. So one option, cat-cow. Keep it really simple. Just gently roll and release. You can even circle the hips. Or take the hips back to the heels. Rising up, drop your thighs to the floor. Rock it back. Oh. So rolling through the thighs to the abdomen will begin to just flush out the front body, which has been folded for so long in our practice. Or cat-cow. Both are absolutely wonderful. Or draw your hips forward, keep your heart high. It all depends on your body, your spine, your day. Move in a way that releases any sort of congestion from the low abdomen, from the hips and the thighs, the low back, and go once again. Excellent. Down dog. Hips up, feet flat. Walk your feet to your hands. Put a big bend in your knees. Put your hands to your hips. Hit your seat down. Lift your heart. Stand tall. Hands high. Inhale up. Widening down. Knees bend. Fold down. Rise up. Hands up. So this is how we begin. Keeping the low back nice and flat. Knees bent. Or hands down the backs of your legs. Inhaling, hands high. Starting slow, starting to explore, pressing down into the heels and up into the hips. Eventually, your legs become straight. But respect your hamstrings, respect the whole posterior train up to the backs of your hands. And when you're ready, any adjustment you need, we're going to quicken. Some freedom. Up and down, to be unconstrained, to be mobile, to change our mind, to change our words, to change our stance, to break the pattern, to shift the paradigm. We fold, we unfold. Our mental mobility, our cultural mobility starts by getting it out of our bodies. Out of the breath. One more. One more. Stand tall. Only the hands wide. And down. Out the hands. Out the feet. Find your seat. Find your seat. Pause your playlist. Sitting tall. That we can begin to have a greater and greater awareness of an emanation. That we are resounding with light. May it hold you, may it guide you, may it guide me. It is all the same light. Work here as we use the breath and the sound. It's pumped from that source of light. Har is H-A-R, the sound of infinity. Har. And as you try that a few times, just feeling it's coming from the navel back into the body as though flushing light through our sound. So we say Har 3 times. They're slow. You feel the navel each time moving and returning. And then 8 times we go in a row, double time. And that's one long exhalation. You may do it hands down. You may do it hands out, interlacing the fingers. And just notice that you will be tempted to hold the thumb first finger stronger and instead trying to really bring the back edge of the hand together. The pinky side, the underside of the arm gathering in, the underside of the shoulder blades lifting underneath the heart, the arms extend. The jaw stays quiet and the movement is in the tongue. We go. Har, 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 pause. Sweep your hands up, inhaling up, lift your chin, add 3 more sips, go. Hook your thumbs, reach up, heart up, chin in, reach, a little wriggle, stay. Lift your chin and exhale, widen down. Shake it out, hands, elbows, arms. And any work in the navel is followed by a moment in the heart to guide our actions. compassion, the intelligence of the heart guiding this incredible power. Right hand over the chest, left hand onto the right. Hands up high, palms forward, inhaling. Left hand down, right hand on top, exhaling. We go inhale, up, exhale, down, alternating the hand to the chest. In and out through the nose. Eyes closed, feel it drawing you up. Soften your face, your lips, your eyes, and quicken. Five, four, three, two, hands up high, inhale. Pause. Shake it down. And be still. Staying seated or unfold. Lying all the way back into your Shavasana. Today I will sit. Let each day speak to you. Feel what you need. And then settle. The first few breaths are full and smooth. Softening your expression, your joint spaces, your breath. Invite your hands overhead. Reach your hands away from your heel. And then draw into a ball. Roll into a simple seat. Sweep wide and high. And palms gather together down the center. Inhale, sweeping up open. And bring it down. And one more. In your mind or aloud, repeat, I expand in success, abundance, and love every day. As I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to your forehead, center. I am this, Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Thank you for your time, for your practice, for your diligence, for what you make, for who you are. I'll be back tomorrow at noon. I will see you soon. Thank you. Happy Monday.